Hi, Mark here, and welcome to the Kensington Minute. He was one sick puppy. The 3-decade veteran of the State Department was the director of the European and Canadian Affairs Unit. He had assignments all over the world, one in Vienna, where he paid a prostitute handsomely for sadomasochistic sex. Well, this is great stuff if you're a KGB officer hoping to blackmail an American diplomat. Now that we have your attention, who was he? Well, he was Felix Bloch, who was 90 years old or so today, if he's still alive, and what a character. He was born in Vienna and left when he was 2 years old with his family, one step ahead of the Nazis. He did well in the United States and entered the diplomatic corps. This refugee became a very successful Foreign Service officer. So, why did he betray his country to the Soviet Union? We can only speculate. It's not likely because of ideology. There's no evidence that he was a committed communist or that he had really grievances against the United States. It might be that he, like Hanssen and Ames, and others we covered in the Kensington Minute, were completely narcissistic. They thought they were better than everybody else and enjoyed deceiving people for monetary profit. Somebody who knew him saw him as aloof and holding old world snobbishness. All right. Well, we know that he enjoyed S&M even though he was married and he visited prostitutes a few places. He was a thief. He stole American secrets, and he was arrested for shoplifting later in life. He looked sharp, and he carried himself well. This career FSO was very athletic, often owning the court in tennis matches, where he played against some pretty good athletes. His athleticism paid dividends when he tried to evade FBI surveillance teams. He walked and walked and walked, and then he walked again. The FBI agents had a hard time keeping up with him. Bloch apparently enjoyed this game. One person who knew him commented, quote, "I feel most sorry for his wife and his daughters. The wife since divorced him. I hope sincerely that the State Department would frankly honor her claim that she was a spouse under the old personnel system, that even though his pension is denied, she certainly is entitled to part of it," unquote. I do not know the status of his pension, or if she or he are alive. So what happens to a Foreign Service officer when he's cashiered without a pension? Well, of course, he goes to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, to bag groceries. Now, in any case, that's what Bloch did. One retired FSO commented, "This is the most unusual thing I've ever heard of. Someone in such a high place come tumbling down so far." And tumble down he did. In fact, he was arrested for stealing groceries from the store that employed him to bag groceries. Well, he certainly harmed American security and his wife and his daughters. He also hurt a very decent man who was mistakenly connected to his case, to the case of Robert Hanssen. We'll talk about this in another Kensington security moment. In any case, not all Felix Blochs are miscreants. One invented the MRI and carried away the Nobel Prize for doing it. And he was a refugee to the United States also. About our Felix Bloch, I know nothing positive he ever contributed to anything. A spy, traitor, thief, adulterer, and egotist. Most of those who knew him wish they had never met him. Well, now you met him on the Kensington Minute. This Kensington Minute does not represent the official position of the United States government. Please take the Kensington Challenge. Out here.